All right. So I left myself some notes here before my computer died on me. So okay, so here we need to add the overlays. So I was wrong when I was going in the path of this overlays applied. This is bad, 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 bad. Um, okay, so overlays apply. Okay, so this should be commented out and thought of as an a early attempt to figure it out. Um, okay, so, oh, geez, that's, oh, thank you. Okay, um, whew, that's much better. So this should be commented out and thought as an early attempt to figure it out. Okay, so what really in fact happens is that um, the we were onto something here. We need to basically um, take these output operations. Um, we need to use the concept of our system context, which we were playing with here. We were originally thinking let's use the system context, and we switched back, and we thought um, let's. Did I turn this off now? Okay, great. Then we thought, okay, great. Let's just run it with the data flow. Let's keep it simple. Can't remember what state the system context stuff was in. I'm pretty sure we got it to await Alice, but I can't remember. So we just went with this safe approach. We've made this work before. So object having overlays applied to it. So function we want to wrap currently requires type hints to make operation. Okay, so this is basically write text, and um, then we're just going to fill in. So if we're translating this into what we're doing with Coach Alice, and we're saying, show me a security overlay, which is in this case the security MD overlay. Then we are going to make where KW is, we're going to have the expansion of uh, overlay to apply, of objects having overlays applied to it. Um, overlay to apply. So we have the expansion of objects having overlays applied to it. The property. So if inspect is function, object having overlays applied to it. So um, if it's a data flow, or if it's one of these classes which we're treating as a data flow, right? We're going to basically do like we do with the op decorator, and we're going to just put a little dot, like we have dot op and dot imp. We're going to put like dot sysctx, and then within sysctx we have overlay upstream orchestrator, and so then we're going to put within overlay, we're going to put a overlay set, and an overlay set config we're going to have um, installed within the installed set, or let's see, the installed set would just be a data flow. If you want to install into it, you just merge into it. Okay, and we can do that all within the overlay decorator, or the overlay, yeah, within this decorator here, the overlay dot after, and then um, and then this is the game plan for this, and so after we do that with overlay after, then we um, then we're going to go in. Where's the code? Okay. Then we're going to go in and, okay, so we do it in here. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where's my notes? Okay. Okay, okay, so overlay equals overlays dot present equals overlays dot during. Okay, so we're treating, okay, so this note here is telling us that, so we're kind of showing this context, having overlays applied to it. Okay, so this is telling us, so the notes say basically, so after as it is right now becomes present, and then after as it is right now becomes present, and then um, is also the same as during, and then the overlays dot overlays dot future, or also overlays dot after, are things which end up being overlays as output operations, and then we only return the context, right? Because now we're able to watch multiple contexts. So we only return the context from the ones which um, which is the main one, the object having overlay applied to it, and the executing of that operation, and then we build just this little ad hoc uh, operation, right, which then we just grab the outputs from, um, as you know, some unique value definition or something, um, and then or let's see, no, we already figured that out. Okay, I keep making those output operations too difficult. Okay, okay, so yeah, we just built an output operation that outputs the things that we care about, which is just whatever the return value of object having overlays applied to it is, and then so we just make object having overlays applied to it an output operation. Okay, so we just make object having overlays applied to it an output operation, and then everything else is an output operation effectively as well. No, you do object having overlays applied to it as a processor, a processing stage, and then you have another duplicate, and the duplicate is the output, and that just pulls the same and returns the same. Okay, so it's just a copy. So we just copy the op on it, and when we copy the op on it, we're going to, um, okay, when we copy the op on it, we're going to, okay, we copy the op on it, make it an output operation, and then we overlay the other flows, and the other flows can be output or processing. Okay, perfect. And then we just only wait for the context which we started, and the context that we started is going to trigger our output operation. Okay, and then everybody else, if you want to if you want to trigger any output operations, then you better, or let's see, yeah, because it'll watch. So if your output operation, if you would have to copy the input set context. So that's the isolation. At the orchestrator context level, we have the isolation on the input set context, the orchestrators, the operation implementation network context. So that's all already isolated there. So it won't actually affect any of the output operations. So that's how, oh, that's nice. So unless you were to share the ICTX, you're not going to end up accidentally yielding results that you didn't expect from a child flow. Okay, great. At least that should be what happens. So, okay, so, all right. So, all right, let's do it. So where do we go first? So, um, yeah, so what this thing is supposed to be present, and then let's throw a bunch of let's throw sysctx on there. So first let's rename it to present, then let's throw sysctx on there, and then let's call it. So we'll put it in overlay. Put it in overlay. Let me make some steps. Okay, so um, yeah. Oh, put it in overlay. Um, put it in overlay. Put it in dfml.overlay, right? Then uh, uh, call rename after to present. Let's give myself a checklist here. Time check 12:05. Okay, so we're 15 minutes in. Okay, so we have a plan. We took 15 minutes to establish a game plan, and now we're going to attempt to execute over the next about hour and 40 then. Okay, so actually we should try to do this in about 40 minutes. Okay, we should try to do this about 40 minutes. Okay, so by one. So let's try to do this by one. Um, and if we're not done by one, then I'm going to reassess where we're at. Okay. So rename after the present. Okay. Okay, so okay, decorate child. Okay, now okay, so decorate overlays, overlay classes in alice.cli for please contribute recommended community standards. Okay, so decorate overlay classes in Alice CLI for please contribute recommended community standards using overlays dot present. Present? Present. Okay. I don't know how to spell. Okay, so decorate overlay classes in Alice CLI for please contribute recommended community standards using overlays.present. Okay, so decorate, that makes sense. Okay, so and then to do, we'll put, this is later. So don't let me do this now. Okay, yell at me if I do this now. Okay, so it's an example of something that's not allowed in the next 40 minutes. Okay, so put it in dfml.overlay as overlays. Okay, rename after the present, decorate overlay classes in Alice CLI for please contribute recommended community standards using overlays.present. Okay, and then to do overlays.after should run. So maybe this is, maybe in the cleanup stage. So this would be a good target for the cleanup stage. Should merge overlays, should add overlays to overlay set. Overlays.after should add overlays to overlay set dot config dot what did we say? Installed after installed.future. All right, so this is the recommended tasks that you have installed to execute in the future after you execute the overlays on the present. Okay, so should add sure, which is also the same as future is the same as after future. All right. Okay, and then so here, then decorate overlay classes in Alice CLI for please contribute recommended community standards using overlays.present. Okay, slash during. Okay, decorate overlay classes in Alice CLI for please contribute recommended community standards using overlay during present. Okay, so add similar to dot or at op adding dot imp dot op slash imp to op imps operation implementations. The combined form there uses abbreviation. So similarly to op adding op dot op slash imp to op imps. Is that correct? Similar to I don't know. We add dot sys ctx. We add dot sys ctx where upstream points to us, right? No. Upstream points to a data flow with that operation implementation with only that operation implementation in it. Okay. And let's just say in the future, this data flow could possibly be a system context. In the future, this data flow could possibly be a system context, which takes the op amp as the overlay and the instantiating flow as the upstream. All right, okay, that's what it is. Fuck yeah. All right, okay, upstream. Okay, this is done on operation implementation. Okay, so this is done on overlay as instantiation flow as the upstream. This is done on data flow. What? On data flow what? On data flow instantiation. Okay, so when we duplicate ops within config class on upstream. This is done on data flow instantiation when we duplicate ops within config class on upstream. Interesting. Okay, so similarly to op adding .op slash imp to op imps, we add sysctx where upstream points to a data flow that with only that operation in it. Okay, operation implementation in it. Okay, so similarly to at, let's not worry about the other part. So similarly to at op adding at, because we don't have time for that. Similarly to at op adding at op slash imp to op imp, so we add sysctx where upstream points to a data flow with with only that operation implementation in it. Okay, then I'm not going to go over that because I'm not sure what it is right now, but I think we'll get to it later. So okay, so where upstream points to a data flow with only that operation implementation in it. Okay, so upstream points to data flow with only that operation implementation in it. Uh, okay, so then we have a config with an installed property, which is it a named tuple? Named tuple? Named tuple. No, then you can't modify it. Why would you want to modify it? Well, you need to lock it. Well, you can lock the parent object. You can lock the parent object of its definition. So you could lock the parent object, just replace the whole config property, then you'd have a new instance technically of the parent object. So it should be a named tuple, yeah. So, which is a named tuple. So, no, okay, which is a data class. Okay, we have a config. No, it's a name tuple. Okay, we have a config with the install property, which is a name tuple. We have a config with an install property, which is a name tuple. Okay, it has fields, data, it has fields. Okay, it has fields. Okay, okay, present, past, present, future. Okay, so past, before the only merge, no execute. Okay, I don't know what to do with that right now, but we'll deal with it later. Okay, so that's basically describing the simple case that we're doing now, I'm pretty sure. So okay, so put it in DFML overlays. Okay, let's do it. All right. Okay, so all right, so we're here. We're here. Okay. Alice docs. Okay. What are we shooting for right now? Well, we're shooting for. Did this work? This. Okay. This didn't work. Does this work now? Rejected, non-fast forward. Okay, so it's already there. So yeah, so she tried to contribute the README, and we need to get her an account. Okay, so all right, so I tried to contribute the README, and it was already there. So let's just go check out the repo github.com slash pdx slash test. Look like it worked to me. Oh no, test A. Okay. Well, yeah, we did that yesterday, so that's not fair. Okay, so test A. Does it work today? That's what I want to know. Open now. Okay, great. It needs to work today. Okay, so, and then we have a pull request. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, okay, so, all right, thank God. Okay, okay. So someone push this thing. Okay, let's make sure that exists. And what is this? This is known good working version now. Okay, so this is the new known good working version. Um, okay, it's going at the top. It's going at the top of the thread. Okay, so okay, so this I don't think we need all this. This is great, but it'll be in the history. So or the history now. So okay, so all right, last known working version. Last known or wait, state of the art. State of the art. Okay, this is the state of the art. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wait, let's put a little art. Hmm. There we go. All right, there we go. So okay, now we know that works. That's good. So now let's do get status. Okay, nothing looks fishy here. This all looks good. So let's see. Okay, so Vim to all right, where's the notes? Okay, and this should probably go here. Uh, is that already there? With review comments. Thanks, John, for the review. No problem, John. All right, okay. Um, I guess that's me right now. All right. Oy vey. Okay, so this guy. Okay, so let's see. I hope that we can get some more review. I really do. I I want people to look at this. So and to please contribute. So this is the goal, is to make it easy to contribute. So hopefully this makes it easy to contribute. All right, okay, so all right, okay. We lost some of this. All right, let's see this makes me faster or slower, having a plan here. So we'll just check them off as we go. Okay. Okay, so what do we want to do? So nodemon, let's run our clear. Alice, please contribute. Boom. All right, Alice. Come on, Alice. She's mad. She's already there. Okay, so you know what? Let's just add an overwrite flag on that one. Okay. So okay, so entities Alice, Alice, CLI. Okay. So the fully connected development model and the game plan methodology. Okay, so we'll see if it works. Right now we're behind schedule. We're late. We're late. Okay, so all right, okay. I don't want to do that right now. I can't do that right now. Okay, so push, do this, do that. All right. To do, remove dash F. All right, commit that. Okay, Alice, please contribute uh, amended Unity standards. Okay, so Alice, operation or overlay operations git, or wait, what is this? Issue create, GitHub issue, yeah, GitHub pull request. Okay, so Alice, please contribute recommended community standards overlay GitHub pull request, uh, force push in case of existing branch. Uh, consider replacing with an an optional ASAP. Okay. Preliminary installed overlay registration. Okay, so push. Okay. And it's still mad at us. So why are you still mad at us? Do it again. What happened? Come on. What do you mean? All right, so what is this? What are we doing? Are we creating a branch right now? Why are we push? This is the only push command. Is it installed somewhere else? It is. Okay. Python 3-ms. Okay, so just else. Okay. Okay, so let's see about this. This is why plugins CML is important, or the plugins JSON plugins. This is why we're doing this is because of all this stupid dependency hell. So we're escaping dependency hell. All right. Optional is not defined. DFML util internal. Oh fuck. God damn it. Where did that change? We have to rebase. The rebase was not clean after all. Okay, where's this? Okay, so rebase to here, get status, okay, get rebase dash I. Typing import optional. Okay, did we use any other stuff in here? Pathlib, config loader is base config loader. Did we use base config loader? Base config loader is not imported. We need to import base config loader. Where does base config loader come from? Okay, why did you do that again? Base. Read config loader. Okay. Base config loader, duck config loader, base config loader, and that's in CLI data flow, so that's probably a safe bet for here. Okay. All right, how do you like that? You don't have Alice yet. Okay. All right. All right. How do you like that? Fuck. Inspect this class, data class. What is happening? What is happening right now? What just happened? What just happened? Okay. Data class, mkarg, convert value, data class. Okay, so why didn't this get changed? Did I lose commits? I think the auto merge just failed. What was that supposed to be? Oh, it's not looking good. All right. Okay. Let's try it. What is going on? Where are we? Okay, wait a minute. we're trying to apply this, but it's not happy with it. So refactor override function. What? Everybody's continue. Good log. I'm confused. Oh, what happened? What just happened? Fuck. What just happened? What? Okay, what? Okay.